He looks in very good shape, and he's dangerous in so many positions.
Second bronze medal match. It's Hrachya Poghosyan, 23 years old, Armenia. He'll come out in the red. The blue represented by Azerbaijan. Taleh Mammadov, 33 years old. He's really been a steady performer the past 2 years. And you mentioned, Frederick, the last couple of days, or I should say today, for Mammadov, he has put up some offense. Azerbaijan has had a good 2 days of wrestling in this style.
Yeah, we will see Husseinov later on in the bronze fight also.
Team race starts to fill out a little bit more. Some of the questions become a little bit clearer as far as what nations will rise to the top. We'll keep an eye on that. We'll be letting you know the team score as we go deeper into the competition. Very valuable points up for grabs, not only in the bronze medal matches, also the gold as well.
Blue, no blocking, head up. Blue, no blocking. Action, blue.
A lot of hand fighting curled underneath these two bodies. And we get a whistle. Point goes to Poghosyan and a chance to go parterre.
Poghosyan, he's very dangerous to have on top of you. But Mammadov, he had this very different kind of defense, and he's very flexible, very good timing. Now you can see he jumped front when he just lifted.
One more opportunity to get a possible lift. This one fails. The referee will probably blow it dead. Gets up, switches to the side, and he's able to execute the two, and he's not done. Comes right back up. Now Mammadov turns and faces and takes him right to his back.
Wow. And now he has to change.
So a flurry of activity. Everybody making sure they're on the same page for points. You had the two initially by Poghosyan, and then Mammadov caught him right back on the counter for two.
It was a very good move, but maybe it's the leg.
So a leg foul in there.
I think they're looking for it.
This is on the big Jumbotron inside Stark Arena. Keep an eye on the lower half, or legs used in any way for a trip. So with everything happening real time, wrestlers, coaches, fans, broadcasters immediately go up to the Jumbotron so we can take second and third looks at it.
This is counter-attack, standing position, no leg for my blue, red from standing in their position, 4-point blue, challenge round, and restart in parterre position.
That's actually what I thought was going to be the original call, was the 4, because he went right to the back. They went 2, so the challenge is lost, and it ends up being 4 for Mammadov.
Exactly, exactly.
And he will go to work in parterre, leading by 2. So a key exchange. Remember that as we go deeper into this match. Trying to get a lift. Up onto his toes. Now he has him elevated. Up on his feet. Stand-up position. What's he need to finish here? Repositions over the top. Shoulder load carry. Patient. 1 thrust, and out of bounds they go. Will it be the 5-pointer? It is the Grand Am for 5. Roll the highlight reel.
Really, really, really. Look how he took his time getting up on the shoulder, going out to the ring, and then throw. Very beautiful.
That's why fans love Greco-Roman wrestling. executed beautifully on the edge of the mat for the rare 5 and a 10-3 lead.
Blue head up.
Take us through the patience as this first period is going to wind. I mean, you're excited because you know you're going to score, but to wait for that moment, that precise moment to execute.
Exactly, and then make a 5-point throw on a man who is like a cat, just always on the stomach. That was excellent, excellent. Excellent finish.
That's been the type of offense we've seen from Taleh Mammadov today. And Poghosyan is in some trouble.
And a very exciting first period in the match. Someone feeling each other a little bit nervous. 10-3 in this one.
Keep in mind, in Greco-Roman wrestling, 8 points is technical superiority. So Mammadov leading by 7. Let's see what Poghosyan has up his sleeve. He comes right on the hunt, initiating the contact, pummeling the 2 wrestlers in the center. Poghosyan trying to sneak in an underhook on the left side. Now double unders.
No blocking, Blue.
Squeezing and pinching tightly around the elbows. So Poghosyan bails on that. Tries to come around the side. Nothing there. He's making Mammadov work, though.
Really, really. Mammadov, he's very good in those situations when they have double unders. He's been there many times, so he's very experienced how to get out. Excellent.
What's the best way? You get those double unders that we saw. We saw Poghosyan come in.
It's the right timing. You almost saw him grabbing the hip. So close to get the 2 points, but he just switched the hip. From this position, actually Mammadov, in one of his earlier matches, he throwed on the 4 in this position.
Poghosyan nearly missed. He had the under. You could tell he was trying to crank him and get the throw possibility, but Mammadov, wise to that trick, was able to regain his balance and back out of harm's way. I really like the tempo and the pace that Poghosyan is pushing them.
Yeah, he really needs to make this fight now to get an opportunity to make point in parterre. But he had the first one in parterre in first period, so it's very, very hard to get the second also.
Very, very difficult. Not impossible, but you don't see it too often.
No.
Highly unlikely. Minute 15 to go. Just missed a Grand Amp if you're tuning it in on this Monday, wherever it might be across the world. A 5-pointer, one of the highlights of international wrestling, uncorked by Taleh Mammadov, and as a result, a 7-point lead inside a minute to go. Two wrestlers getting nose to nose. Mammadov unhappy with a hand that got up around the head. His coach making sure that he stays calm and cool. You don't want anything silly where your composure cost you a point or two.
No, exactly. Now you have to keep the head cold, stay in the match, stay focused, and not giving anything away.
So here we go, the double unders, and there's the position you were talking about where Mammadov is so comfortable.
Exactly.
So they give the caution to Mammadov. 10-4, 13 seconds to go. And at least in this opening weight, a couple of bronze medal matches for the veterans. Mammadov at 33 years old after a 5th place showing a year ago wins bronze over Hrachya Poghosyan, the young 23-year-old from Armenia. And these two, probably best they just head their separate ways. Right?
Yeah, I think so.
Azerbaijan picks up the bronze. A 5-pointer in the first period, part of a 10-point opening 3 minutes from Taleh Mammadov, and he celebrates a bronze medal.